Dear friends, when Moshe Rabbeinu went up to Har Sinai to receive the Torah, the Chachamim tell us that he and the Malachim engaged in a very harsh dialogue, the essence of which was that Moshe Rabbeinu felt that the Torah belongs on earth and belongs to man, and the simple proof is the mitzvot that are applicable to men. The Malachim, however, felt that it was most presumptuous from the part of man to claim to want the Torah. The Holy Torah was not to be given to man and to this lowly earth. They felt it was an affront and an insult to even want the Torah. And we've spoken in the past about the dialogue and the details of that dialogue. But the Midrash adds one more fact that took place that is something that I would like to focus on now. The Midrash tells us that the discussion got so heated that the Malachim wanted to assault Moshe. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu had to intervene. And what he did is, the Midrash says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu changed the physiognomy of Moshe and made him look like Avraham Avinu, totally like a twin. And he tells the Malachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells the Malachim, Yatem mitvashim imenu, are you not embarrassed to deal with Abraham in this case? Is he not the person that you went down to his house, and you ate in his house? This is how you treat Avraham Avinu? And that was the end of the conversation, and the Torah was given to Am Yisrael. An interesting occurrence here. First of all, hard to understand what HaKadosh Baruch Hu was trying to do. Chas v'shalom, was he tricking the Malachim? The Malachim are speaking to Moshe that looks like Moshe, and then all of a sudden it looks like Avraham Avinu, and there's no protest on their part. The whole idea of going to Avraham Avinu's home and eating there, the Malachim didn't eat. They made believe that they were eating. So what was going on here that HaKadosh Baruch Hu felt that it was necessary to send a message to the Malachim in order to allow the Torah to go down to earth? When the Malachim came to Avraham Avinu, they realized two things. They came to Avraham, and here is Avraham ill, suffering in pain from the Brit Milah, the hardest day of the Brit, the harshest sun that could ever be. The heat was intolerable, and Avraham Avinu has a mitzvah to do achnasat orchim, to do chesed with wayfarers, and Avraham Avinu puts everything away and devotes his entire self to that mitzvah. The Malachim, when they saw this, they realized that they don't have such a chance. They don't have mitzvot. They don't have a Torah to follow. So Avraham Avinu is greater than them. That's what they understood. There is man that is greater than Malachim. And not only did they see that, they realized that Avraham Avinu, through using the Malachim to do a mitzvah, the Malachim got spiritually nurtured and elevated. And this is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu was reminding them. This Moshe Rabbeinu that you see here is a descendant of Avraham, is the same brand of man as Avraham Avinu. And what you saw at Avraham Avinu, that's what you see here. I'm not trying to tell you it's a different person. It's the same person, him and his descendants. All those Jews that are going to accept the Torah are going to be Avraham Avinu's. And you learned your lesson from Avraham Avinu that they're greater, Ve'u Omed Aleim, he stood above them, and you learned the lesson that your existence is dependent on the Avraham Avinus of the world, as we saw, Olim ve'yoredim bo, that the Malachim go up and down according to the actions of man. So this is Moshe, and this is the Torah. And at that point, the Malachim understood. The message was clear. As we come to celebrate Chag HaShavuot, that is what we're celebrating. The opportunity that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives us to receive a Torah, to accept the Torah, and to perform the learning and keeping of the mitzvot of that Torah in a way that we're greater than Malachim. We are greater, empowered, and we generate energy of Kedusha in the world when we learn Torah, when we do mitzvot, to the point that the entire world gets elevated. The entire world is nurtured. Yes, the Malachim ate the real food, the spiritual food. That is what keeps them going. And that's what keeps the world alive. That's what keeps Am Yisrael forever, ever, the chosen nation and the holy nation. And Be'ezrat Hashem, as we begin Shavuot in a few hours, we will be zocheh to be mekabel Torah, to receive the Torah, the gift that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving us, to commit ourselves with total devotion to the fulfillment of the Torah and the mitzvot. And Be'ezrat Hashem, we should see Biat Mashiach Tzidkenu in Yerushalayim Ir HaKodesh V'meira B'yamenu, where the entire world will understand that there is one Torah, and we're privileged to be the recipients of that Torah. Tizku l'shanim rabot ne'imot v'tovot.